Hey guys, it's Craig. I'm the Casual DM, and this is a video response to Sean Connors over on Outsiders68. He went ahead and gave us kind of like a list of questions. I kind of dumbed the questions down, but nonetheless, staying to the nature of it. I'll go ahead and start off then. Channel name? Well, Casual DM. I just felt that it was, it just was fitting to my DM style because if you look up the definition of casual, it just means knowing little, or I don't know, it's just like I'm a little more laid back as a DM and stuff like that. I don't open up like the Pathfinder rule book and read the whole thing before I run a game, you know, like I'll be honest right now, I don't know every single rule in Pathfinder because I don't care to. I only know the rules that are necessary, and we go from there. You know, I'm just trying to have fun. I'm not trying to make this a numbers game where everybody's got to fight over the rules. If somebody does fight with me over the rules, they're probably not going to be in my group for much longer. But anyways, my channel and what it focuses on, almost entirely RPGs. As far as topics go, I more along the lines just get onto a topic myself, like something I just want to know or something I want to share that I have figured out, and I just basically make videos when I feel like it about those topics. There is a series that I really want to make. It's just I haven't figured out how exactly I want to do it. It's going to be called DM May I. It's pretty much just going to be like what I was hoping for it to be. Is like maybe people send me questions that they get that they're having a hard time answering, like that their players gave them and they don't know how to answer it as a DM or a GM, whatever you want to call it. Because I tend to jump through the hoops and find ways to make the game fun for people without going a little overboard and making it unfair, I suppose you can say. Like, I like things to make sense, and I like things to be fair. I don't want one person to take all the spotlight. But if someone asks for something, I usually find some kind of middle ground with them, or tell them that their question is unnecessary, because some questions are unnecessary. And you know that I'm going to say no before you even ask. But, what is my favorite video to this day? It's probably one of my most recent videos. Called What is Level 1 to You? And I like that one because it's the first one I was actually comfortable when I made it. All the other videos I was kind of out of place and I just didn't feel comfortable. What I decided to do, which I'm doing right now, is I took my webcam and I put it on the shelf above my computer, because I have a shelf with all my video games and books and stuff like that on it. It's like attached to the wall. I cleared out a little space and put my webcam up there, and now I can stand up and talk. So now it feels like I don't have to look down at my computer screen like I was with all my other videos. I was just staring at my face, kind of like I was talking to myself in some kind of mirror. But it took away that feeling, you know, that I'm looking at you, even though you're not really here right now. But you know, you're going to be watching this video in the future. What is your channel's future? I would say that it's going to be roughly the same thing that it is now. You know, whenever I get interested in the topic, I'm going to cover that topic. Maybe I'll have some, you know, set in stone series within a couple months or so, or maybe not even within a couple months, maybe a year down the line. But I wouldn't mind having some series where I, you know, make a particular video at least like once every month or something, or once every couple weeks, you know. That would be fun. Like the DM May I really want to do that, but I just don't know what to do with it yet. I don't know if I want to just bring up random topics and help people, or if I want them to give me questions and then I answer those questions. And if I do it the secondary way where people give me questions, how do I start off? I mean, maybe if you guys have questions, go ahead and send them to me and I'll go ahead and start that series. Unless he also suggested that we mention a couple other channels, which I think is a great idea, because it's just branching out, you know. People go to his video, then they see like mine or someone else's, and then I link to other channels, and it just branches out from there. You know, you just keep learning about new channels, and it's great. Because what this is it's a community. If you're not here for the community, that's fine too. But I would highly suggest that you would give the community a chance. It's a great community, you know. As with every other community, there is some drama, but not nearly as much as in most communities. Most communities, you'll see drama every day or every other day. But here, it's like once a month, once every other month. It's barely ever, like. But nonetheless. The few channels that I wanted to mention are actually a couple good friends of mine from Facebook. You know, I got to know them through YouTube, and then we talked on Facebook. All that. First off is Brian, the Theoretical Gamer. He covers things that a lot of other channels probably would never cover. Simply because I've never heard of half the games he talks about in his reviews until I watch his reviews. Some of them sound interesting. I actually got interested in one of the games he talked about. Castle Falkenstein or something like that, and a couple other people in the community knew about it. It sounds pretty interesting. I want to give it a shot once, you know. If I like it, I'll keep playing it. If you know, I think it will be something I play once and put down, but I'm interested enough to play it at least once. Then there's a really good friend of mine named Michael. I believe he calls his channel DM Michael, you know, like that's his username or something. Nonetheless, I'll be posting the links to these channels anyways. He kind of covers, you know, topics as he pleases. You know, he does, I think he did a couple reviews and unboxings and stuff like that. But he's another great person. I think he's going to be doing more videos lately, I think. I know he got a new camera recently, so his video quality is a lot better. And the last person is a good buddy of mine called... His name's Lee. And he runs the channel Juice734. He hasn't exactly decided what his YouTube persona is exactly, you know what I mean? Like his channel name. But that's his username, you know, Juice734. He's still working on getting his channel set in stone, but, you know, he's a good guy. I talked to him on Facebook. He's got some good ideas. And he was kind enough to put me in his video, so I thought I'd return him the favor, let people check out his channel. He's a lot into, like, sports, video games, and a lot about tabletops, too. I believe his favorite tabletop is Palladium, if I'm saying that right. Palladium, one of the two. I've heard people say it both ways. Nonetheless, I'll definitely check out those people, and definitely check out the community as a whole. It's a great community. And, happy gaming, guys. See ya.